welcome everyone. It's time for more Atomfall, where in the last episode we began everything. Yes, we are this unnamed person, I think he is a man, and we woke up in a bunker, sealed in, which is a bit interesting. How the hell did we get there? We were there together with one scientist, one outlaw, and one dead other scientist. And we got out with the help of that first scientist. He had a card. We got out, and he very much wants us to go to what is called the interchange, which I think I've gathered is not its own thing, but like part of something. Part of a science, like underground science place. I don't think it's the entire underground science place, just part of it. And basically after that, we went just looking at things. Found a guy named Nat who told us a little bit more. And we have now a location where we would like to go check the map, which is over here. There's a trader camp, maybe I should say, which is also interesting because I would like to see like what is trade in this game. I am also a little bit interested here because we're looking at the map. This is what we have so far. I'm gonna assume that at least more of the map is gonna fill out right. Because if not, it's a very tiny map. I did see down here, we came out from here, I went here, I could easily have gotten up here just to look at things, but I didn't. There's a house here, or building, that I did now not look at. And potentially a way through here to get up to, well, something else in here. We'll get to that later. What we have looking at us in this episode right now is try to take out a whole bunch of people. We have, indeed, if we just go back up here, we have a bunch of people over there. I also noticed, right before I started recording, there is a fair whack of people in this direction. In fact, quite a lot of people. If we go, well, they were here. Where did they go? Weren't there a whole bunch of people here just before? I'm not 100% sure, you know. Also, I haven't done anything with the graphics settings, so I'll get to that. But yes, I think we're just gonna move on and see about these people in very fancy red hats. What is up with that? You... Oh, no, you were not the same as before. Yeah, you have very fancy red hats. You are many. This is too much for me, I think, currently. This is much too much for me currently. Okay, so you... Okay, yeah, there are patrols stuff. Okay, so where would I like to go? I would like to just follow this road. Oh, bloody hell. I would love to follow this road, if possible. You seem to be walking off for now. Okay, so let's just go down here. They don't seem to go down here, so that's fine. Haven't been into any combat just yet. Only been able to do I have been able to do takedowns, so that is what I have focused on. And as I said at the end of the last episode, very likely we shall begin by being stealthy until I learn the situation with like ammo and weaponry and stuff like that, how it all works. I have gotten a flashlight. That's kind of nice. So I can now easily look through dark places if we come across any of that. Oh, hello. Bitter cloth, thank you. You know what I should do? What just happened with my... I have a thing at the bottom there. I have health, and then I have something. I'm not sure what that is. What I should do a bit of crafting. I should do... I mean, I have a lot of... Well, I say a lot of... No, I don't have a lot of. But I should have at least one or two of these, right? Isn't that a clever thing? Now, how do I... Those show up here, and they don't stack. Gotcha. Now, as a matter of fact, I'm not going to be throwing... You know what? No, the point is I'm not going to be using my flashlight right now, so you can... Can't you be on... Okay, I only are used after, but can't I, like... Okay. Well, I have them, if I need them. Let's go down to crouch, because I don't know where people are. Some reason I'm uninterested in a bundle. That seemed like something I should be interested in. Apparently not. So I can go through here. I'm not hearing anyone. They do seem to... I was also very interested in what the hell is that over there. I want to check it out. So they don't seem to be too interested in being stealthy, these people. And that road is just... Hold on. I located a gate somewhere. Where was that gate? Was that there? That might have been there. You know what? There's a bunch of people over there, but I still want to check what the hell is going on over here. If I can... What is that? That is something I'm curious about. That is what it is. Oh, okay. Okay. Mutated bees, and I'm now running straight into people, and I'm not in cover at all. Get up. He's a bit fiddly sometimes. Bloody, what should do? Okay, so mutated bees. There is a person here, but I can't help but notice. Oh. Get the grass. There we go, thank you. There is an outlaw here who, for the most part, seems to potentially be alone, doesn't he? Come down to this grass, in which we are hidden. You're not actually here. Okay, so they have like a dynamic sound turned up to full. Is this why they come across as a bit too close? Like they're way louder than they should be? Should I look into that potentially? Maybe. Now, where the hell are you going? Why do I not hear you anymore? I'm gonna go in here. Because this seems safe at least. Like this early part of the game, I'm gonna assume it's just a lot of just exploration, trying to figure out how the game works, etc. Did you just walk off? Like completely walk off? You're not here, but this is also not where you were. Meat. I shall take that. That is apparently food. Food that we apparently need. And a person with a big old rock in his head. He had a bad outcome. So there's a crashed car. Yeah, where the hell did you go? So now I don't hear your whistling anymore. So you were here. Okay. You have a trap thing. Okay. Molotov cocktail. Gotcha. Don't get caught by that. Where the hell did that guy go? Okay. Aren't I largely where I'm supposed to be now? Yes, I'm actually super close to where I'm supposed to be. But where did that guy go? Intriguing. Okay, well, no reason to stealth anymore. So this is supposed to be... Yes, this is the trader camp, right? Molly is who I want to talk to.
I don't know you, do I? No, I'm sure I don't.
That is true, you don't. I need to chat with you.
Not seen you round here before. Your lot shouldn't be wandering this far out village. Ain't safe. That is where you came from. The village.
No, I'm actually not from a village. That's true. Or, yes, but I'm a bit lost. Could you point me to the village? Good way to know the location of the village, but I'm sure we'll figure our way out there in our own time, so to speak. No business of yours. Let's just say no. Let's be honest with this chick. It might very well be that she's like a good trader, so we don't want to be on her bad side, right?
Well, of course you're not one of them. You're a stranger to these dales, aren't you? Clear as crystal now I look at you, and I'm good at reading people. It's a right handy skill. Especially if you want to get any good business done. My name's Molly. If you've got out to trade, I got some bits and bobs for sale.
You have sometimes very starry eyes. which is interesting. Not right now. Not now, you're fine. Right, we have barter. We'll look into that in just a few moments. I need information. Do you know anything about the government research site here? Or I can just ask, you're a trader. Well, apparently, yes. I do not need to ask her about that. So, yeah, the government research site. How about information about that, huh?
They kept what they were doing hidden from us locals, right up until the day the atom plant went bang across the mere. Well, you won't find any boffins left here now, but turns out they've been digging out secret bunkers all over the place. Riddle these hills, like woodworm in an old sideboard. I might just know the location of one or two of them. Not that that kind of thing comes for free, you understand.
Well, I wouldn't assume so, no. I spoke to Nat, he told me you could help me find the interchange. That's very upfront. So, what will it cost? How about a promise to do all my future trading with you? Well, that's not something I wanna commit myself to. Or I could always beat the information out of you. Let's not go that way either. I'm not 100% sure where I'm going with this character. But maybe not going around threatening people. That's not where I am. So, yeah, let's just mention Nat. She obviously does know Nat. That's gonna be weird if she doesn't. So, the interchange. Have you heard about it?
You've met old Nat? He's a good soul, is Nat. Could talk the hind legs off a donkey. Well, any friend of his is a friend of mine. Oh, well, I suppose it can't hurt to give you a little something for free. I heard some outlaws found a big door nearby, one they couldn't get open. Now, only the boffins would have built something like that. They said it was signed, the interchange. It's inside a bunker that overlooks the quarry, if you've been over that way. Here, I'll mark it for you.
Well, ain't that nice, huh? So that was almost easier than I thought it would be. Like, she just gave me the location. Lovely. Right, we're gonna get to that later. So, indeed, if I wanted more information, how much do you want?
How's this sound? We do a bit of trading. And here's the thing. I get right gossipy when I'm trading. I bet you wouldn't mind hearing a bit of local gossip, would you? Make a trade, and maybe I'll throw in some information for free.
Okay, then that's interesting. The look of this character is a bit weird. Her mouth is going all over the place sometimes, but you know what, I don't care too much about that. You know what, since the option is still here, I'm just gonna ask, are you a trader? Which seems a very weird question at this point in time in this conversation.
Well, before everything were a mess, I used to be a tinker. Travelling round, fixing things for folk. Sharpening knives and scissors, selling pots and pans. Afterwards, couldn't get stuff off the markets to sell anymore. So I thought, Molly, my girl, you need to become a broker. So that's what I do. I sort out deals. And I do it fairly. Reputation's about the only thing worth spit now.
It does actually raise the question, how long has this been a quarantine zone? Do we know that yet? I don't think I've learned that yet. But okay then, what can I trade? Do I have anything? Okay, so I can trade various bits and pieces. Tino Pork, and what do you have? A key to open a concrete bunker down in Sladendale. That's okay, thank you. Valuable power source created by Bard to power their equipment. So I don't know if I've learned what BARD is. But okay, there's going to be cool stuff that we can use power sources for, or power cell, I'm gonna assume that is. Does it even say atomic batteries? There we go. Now we have a metal detector. Okay. Detects buried caches. Okay, so that's a thing in the game. Well, we want that then. And then we have a shiv recipe. Allows the creating of shivs, can only be learned once. So that's interesting. And oh, what else stuff? Skills to be purchased can only be learned once. Now that is interesting. So if I were to give you that, you want a bunch of stuff from me. How much value is there in a
Common as muck, those.
Not much. How much is a rifle worth that I don't have any bullets for yet? Grenade. Okay, so stuff like this, very expensive. And I don't really have expensive stuff at this point. Yeah, food is completely pointless. that actually, okay, you know what, the cricket bat went up quite much. But, right, ooh, how much would you trade this? Oh, you would trade that. Okay, like a lot even. Probably not with that one, though. Still, oh, so the cricket bats, they're worth a lot then, huh? Okay, not so much there, though. But okay, I mean, I would like a metal detector. Am I ready to get rid of this, though?
Really?
I mean, you did kind of want that a lot. How about a one pistol bullet? How about 2 pistol bullets? How about 3 pistol bullets? There we go. 1 vanish and the pistol bullets, I don't even have a pistol yet, so you know what, I feel okay with that. Or a metal detector. I'll complete that trade. Now, are you gonna give me some information?
Oh, you got yourself a bargain, ain't ya? If out new comes into me hands, it goes straight in stock. Just saying. It's worth coming back to see. Oh, I feel some uncontrollable gossiping coming on. Pin back your luggles. You seen the wreck convoy nearby? Oh, that were a sight when it happened. Big bang, down came the bridge. All the lorries and that came tumbling down like Jack and Jill.
Uh-huh. Also, that little noise you heard there. For the first time, I'm actually playing a game through Xbox Game Pass. I haven't done that before, but there are a few games on there that I'm actually going to play in near time. So I thought, you know what, that's quite valuable. That's why I did that. Not an endorsement for Xbox Game Pass in any way, I'm just saying that that's why that sound came up. And I'm gonna try to get rid of it, because I do not want achievement sounds popping up. At least you didn't see the overlay. That's a good thing. I did, but I don't think it came up in the video. But yeah, we're gonna try to get rid of that. So, okay, anyone survived, was responsible, very interesting. Very interesting facts. No. Any survived? Oh, no, actually, you know what? Who was responsible for that?
Outlaws reckon it were them from the woods. The druids, we call them. I didn't reckon they'd know their way round dynamite. Bridge was proper blown up. The druids were all over the place like flies after, though. So maybe it's true. Just not heard of them taking on something so big before, that's all.
Okay, druids. So is that going to be like the clan and with the effigies from the intro screen there? Probably. Okay, yeah, druids. Tell me more.
Oh, the crazy folk in masks. They live in Casterfell Woods. If you've not met one yet, count yourself lucky.
Okay, so that does sound interesting. Casterfell Woods does indeed sound like a different place. So any survivors, maybe?
Aye, I saw someone come away. They were a ways off, but I suppose it must have been one of the soldiers. They went towards the rail yard. Didn't see anyone else get away, though. Poor sods.
Well, alright then. New lead for that convoy fire.
You need anything, Molly'll be here.
That's lovely to know. Can I steal from you? Stealing a thing? I have sourced a few goods, which I apparently can't read. So, dear Molly from Billy, I hope this little note finds you healthy and that business is going well. Speaking of which, I managed to source a few extra goods recently that you might not get over in your parts. If you were to ever have a customer whose special needs could it be met by your current inventory, just send them over to the woods. Always happy to greet a new customer. Doesn't that sound like a druid? The woods? That also... Oh, okay, look at this as well. Molly mentioned that the recent military convoy into the zone was wrecked in Slatin Dale. She told me that she saw a single survivor, possibly a soldier, head toward the rail yard. You know what? I'm gonna track that one. That sounds interesting. And then we have a... You know what? No, let's track that first. Check here. Is that... entrance to the interchange is over there. A village. But is that... Yeah, that is the thingamabob. Can I... track that? It doesn't do anything on the map, right? We also have... Oh, region... Oh... Okay. So that is what I was wondering about, and I'm just about to talk about, which is that, okay, this is the map. Not that big. Is it gonna be Elden Ringy? That if we keep exploring, it's gonna like expand. I see some lines over here, some lines here, etc., etc. Or are we in different regions? So when I go here to a village, we're gonna transition to a different region. I suppose we'll find out, because I can see, I mean, we already have numbers here, right? Is that, I mean, if you have a map, you don't put the numbers in the middle of the map, do you? That goes at the end of the map. We'll see. We have a wrecked convoy. I think that is fine as a thing to begin with. And that is the thing that made sounds. Yes. Yeah, you know what? We shall look into this crashed convoy. You also said rail yard. Wherever would that be? I don't know. But this is an interesting point to continue, I suppose. Convoy fire. And it does take us towards like this, which I thought was going to be like the big thing, if you know what I mean. The wall that they're talking about, but it's very crumbly, so this is not gonna keep anyone out. I think that might be the wall, though. Probably, yes. And we do have a thing here. Requires a key, and we have yours for a fair price. I, Molly Jowett, am starting a new business venture. I thought to myself, Molly, if you can reinvent yourself as a broker, then you can reinvent yourself as a property saleswoman. A fair place for a fair price. Come buy the key for this lovely concrete shelter. If you want it, I'm selling. Oh, right. Get the key from her. Oh, I do hear you over there. Get the key from her. Get yourself a place to stay. Store stuff away. I see. So this is our home, basically, or could be our home. Intriguing. Now. Is this hideable in? Ow. Yes, it is. Okay, so we can hide in this. We have 2 people to take care of. I still don't know exactly how the systems work in this game with regards to, let's say, people finding their friends, for example, their dead friends. How does that work? No idea. And is this already where we are supposed to be? No, not really, but yeah, you can see indeed, the whole bridge indeed collapsed here. I feel like I wouldn't be hidden if I were... Oh, there's actually not 2 people. There is 3, 4, 5. Okay. There's not just 2 people here. There are a lot of people.
Cumberland, its own country. Hey, I could be king.
Okay, are you just gonna be standing in the same spot? Okay, there are a few things about this game already that does make it feel glitchy at best. Potentially worse. Alright then, so were you the same people that were here? You probably were. You are now walking away. Again, yeah, I would not be hidden if I was here. Right, we're not gonna engage with you then. You are presumably now just walking away, right? Can I go in here and be hidden? No, these are mysteriously very solid plants right here. Are you walking away? Yes, you are like a... See, I should not be hearing that loud. I will check the settings for that at some point. But okay, let's... thought I saw a cave before. I definitely see a cave here. Hello. It's a small detour. Finding a cave, let's go for the flashlight. See how good the flashlight is. It's not great, but it does its job, a little bit at least. Property of mod. What the hell is mod? Iodine, pistol ammo, gunpowder. Gunpowder presumably good for, well, creating bullets, right? Anything else to take there? No. Don't see any prompts coming up for things I can grab, apart from that container. But we can keep going up here. Do we get out the flashlight? Yes, we do. Good job. Good job, game. Okay. Where the hell do we come up now? Oh. Oh, there's an outlaw here. Where am I now? Now I'm up here. Okay. So I have very effectively some place completely. Okay, well, hearing
Don't go
Oh.
asking for trouble, or you'll get it.
You know
Off
what?
with you. If you want to keep reading.
So they're not like immediately. Oh no, he's coming after me. Okay, no. I'm just gonna run. I'm just gonna run. Are you?
Out here. You're done.
Oh, crap! You know what? I'm just gonna run. We weren't supposed to go there anyway. Okay, I'm not gonna be running all the time. Again, we're very early in the series. Don't worry. We have a lot of fighting left to do. Absolutely. So don't worry. I'm not going to see this too much. Here we go. Wretched interference field. We've heard about the interference field. Corporal's log, Convoy 5. One sleep before they send us in. The revised electrical systems we put into the helicopter should guard them from this wretched interference field. But I'm glad not to be aboard one all the same. We'll monitor how they do, provided the new radios work. They've given us some fresh-faced civvy to operate our set, but she seems to know her onions. We can only hope for the best. So how is that related to the thing? I don't know if it actually was, but we have a bunch of things. I'm supposed to find someone, aren't I? To, like, complete the quest. Or the lead, as it's called in this game. Okay, we have Jerrycan. Oh, that's very lovely. Thank you, game. Now I want to Q. There we go. No, not dig. Not dig. Aim. Why isn't it aiming? Why is it not aiming? There we go. Okay. Ooh. Okay, is this... Oh. What does the... The buttons mean direction, right? Yes. The buttons is direction. Buttons is direction. Stronger, stronger, stronger. Oh, no. Okay, oh. There we go. So now we dig. There we go. Lunchboxes. The spider. So you have lunchboxes in this game too, huh? Was that like... Ooh, antidote and gunpowder. Was that a collectible? Yeah, I saw this, by the way, at the end of the last episode. That we have comics as one thing. Now we have lunchboxes as well. Can I... The spider aims to become the king of crooks and brings out several other criminals to become members of his own army of crime, clashing with both the police and other criminal masterminds. So basically everything is like superhero stuff, which is kind of lovely. Now, did that... Is that now done? It is... we're still doing that. Oh, okay. No. Yeah, not 100% sure. Okay, I think we're still not, like, properly done yet. Gonna say. But that is how that works. So that doesn't have to be, like, equipped. We can just get it out when we need to. And it actually even alerts us to when something is close, which is very, very nice. Thank you for that. You think that would be something. Oh, here we go. Here's the guy. And we get a bunch of arrows. Oh, bloody hell. So, arrow, rifle ammo, and don't pick that up. I want to read it. Oh, there's another arrow here. Oh, did you... On this occasion, you didn't seem to have that thing, did you? Okay, fine. Orders find the interchange. Well, isn't that exactly what everyone wants, huh? Can I quickly view that? Yes, 25th of February. It is 1962, so that... Hold on. I saw a note in a typewriter, said 47 or 48. Has that been sitting in that typewriter for like 15 years? Because that seems weird. But 62 seems more plausible then. So Sergeant Hodgkins, I have special orders for your squad. Once the convoy safely enters the zone, split off from the main column, find the interchange, the heart of the old research site here. Directions are below. So yes, it's an old research site, but the interchange is a part of it. We'll make our way on down onto Wyndham to parley with the inhabitants, assuming there is anything left of them. Report back as soon as you can, and below is a map of Slatendale with a location circled on it. So does that now update my map? Isn't that just gonna give me... Didn't that just give me that one that I already knew about? Presumably yes. Okay, well that's fine. There is... I can't help but notice... There's a tiny bit over there. There is a tiny bit. Is this passable? Is this just going to be a bunch of invisible walls? No. Not really. Or is this... If I want to get to that place, we are... Oh, okay. No. Oh, bloody hell. Okay, sometimes the character is a bit wonky with how they attack certain aspects of the game, so to speak. That did not seem like a thing we wanted to do. What is the 124 at the bottom there? That now go... Oh, right. I was reading about this. Heart rate, potentially. Now, in order to get up here, it feels like we can't really. Doesn't feel like this is a thing that I need to worry about, at least not for now. I am gonna leave that be, even though it sounds very interesting. Ooh, hold on though. Waterfall. Big test. Big test. There is something behind the waterfall. Great game. Awesome game. And, would you believe it, Bloodmarks too. So, oh, okay. Not just blood marks, we have a active fire in here. The person dead or sleeping? Question mark. If sleeping, assume dead. If dead, problem solved already. You seem potentially dead. Yes, you are dead. Okay, bandage, masks, lion, annual 1962, more pistol ammo, stuff like that. Masks is here. Masks said we're going to take us to Castle Help. Okay, and then a lion manual, awesome. Okay, Lion is an action-packed comic featuring such memorable characters as Robot Archie, Captain Condor, and Paddy Payne. This annual even contains a feature on how to build a space station. Wasn't that very cool? Now we have another property mod here. Painkillers. We are getting a lot of pistol ammo, but no pistol just yet. And a lot of sacks that, again, we're not really interested in. Now, does that mean that this whole thing is done? I would love to go to investigations. Notebook, maybe. Convoy fire. Am I still... Oh, no, no, not like that. Not like that. Am I still... Let's go back to tracking this. Okay, but aren't I done? Like, what else is there? What else is there? That is that one. These do not lead to anything specifically. But yeah, the rail yard. I mean, I suppose I haven't found the rail yard yet. I'm also now curious about getting back here, as a matter of fact. Oh, not right, now I am in there. Yeah, I figured as much. Rail yard, though. See, I don't see any rails anywhere. I am a bit interested in going back here, though. Where the mean people were. Ow. Well, it wasn't ow, but still. I am kind of interested in that. Just to see if I can. We might get into a firefight at some point. We're over there, right? That's done. Yeah, you know what? How about we just nip back in here? So, we are still gonna be, you know, exploring a bunch in this early episodes, in these early episodes. And as I said in the last episode, in the very beginning, I'm not gonna be quick about this. We are gonna take our time. We're not gonna be hurrying anything. Doesn't mean that I'm gonna take too much time to do things, but still. That didn't work. Okay, how about...
Bollocks!
Oh, that did not do, that did not do much. Ow. That did not do much. Don't have a lot of bullets.
Right, Peter. Let's get this over with.
I am not doing much damage, am I? Oh, where's the exit? Not here. Where the hell am I?
You cheap.
Okay. Right. Combat. Interesting.
I'll find you.
Interest. No.
Bloody sneaky bastard. They've gone.
See, I only have one bullet. Did I even kill a single person there? Okay.
Bloody sneaky bastard, they've gone.
I did go. So, you know what? I'm just gonna say no to that little exchange. I am, however, curious about this. So, we're gonna head back to Molly. Maybe also, that is how you sort of end the leads. Like, I've located everything I can, I think. So, if I go back to her and say, yep, here's what I found, maybe she'll say, yes, you are basically done. Hello, Molly.
Hello again.
Do we? No, okay, nothing. Interesting. But I wouldn't mind the key. What would you like? I have painkillers.
Very good.
Okay, you want that. Meat you didn't want before. We also have poison. Cures poison. Okay, so poison is a thing. Arrows. You don't really care about arrows.
Not worth much to me, that.
2 bandages. You know what? At this point, I don't need the bandages. I want the key, damn it. There we go.
Want to trade again?
No.
You know where to find me.
Yes. Go away.
You need anything, Molly will be here.
But we're not done with the thing. We'll lead, which is interesting, because what else is there? Again, I don't know where the rail yard is, I suppose, but still. So, could this be home? Could this be home? We now have the key, and we're in the sewer tunnels. Oh. Maybe not home then. Sewer tunnels. Okay. Let's grab our flashlight. I mean, it's gonna be very fun if this is our place to stay and we can sort of spruce it up. That would be kind of lovely. But I'm also seeing lights. I'm also seeing lights. I wonder... Oh, by the way, no, I don't have that thing out, but I have a... Didn't I pick up now? Not... Did I do? Yeah, the concrete shelter key. The backpack. Yes, I now actually have some bullets for this guy. It's a single shot, which I don't really like, but this is also a single shot, I suppose. Okay, so this is not home. Gotcha. Okay, well, it's a place that I can explore a bit. Okay, whoever... Trespassing is a thing. Gotcha. Now, whoever is here is downstairs. So if I just keep... Oh, I'm gonna have to go down. I thought I was gonna be able to go around to that place. Nope. Door, barred from the other side, obviously. Any way to get in there? Let's have a bit of a look now. All of those windows. Very secured, but how the hell would you get in there if it's barred from the other side? Feels like Feels like other entry point just before we continue down. Alright, no. So, did I get to that thought or not? The thought that I had was that, okay, I now took 4 shots against those people. Obviously, I hit different people, so that maybe doesn't say too much, but is melee combat gonna be almost like a significant thing in this game? So you know what I want to try? Where is... There it is. That's the whistling person. We're gonna try that one instead. We'll do that. I'm gonna try, because I think largely you are alone, right? I might not have to, I see now. Okay, I'm gonna... Ooh, there are several. You were not alone. Gotcha. Oh, bloody hell. Bloody hell, you might actually see me. Doesn't mean I still have to use this, though. Yes, because there's multiples here. Does mean I have to be a bit careful. Are you... Where the hell did you go? Okay. Is there any place I can, like, properly hide? Oh, bloody hell! So that's how ladders work. Gotcha. This character seems to be very, very, like, you just yeet yourself over things. Bloody hell. Chill out. You're walking over there, right? Yeah, you're walking over there. The other guy just disappeared. It's okay. How about we come down? And I have a melee weapon. I do have a melee weapon. Should I? Oh.
You'll die here.
You saw me. You saw me.
Heck!
How? Oh. You have a melee weapon, right?
Bloody hell!
So I should... Oh! What the... Oh, there we go. Can I...
What the...
Okay.
You proper bug!
Okay, how does this work?
Oh, that would have
there we
close
go.
one, chum.
Okay, okay. And now a bit hurt. There we go. That was a good shot. Oh, no, 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 no. Stop it. Stop it.
Game's up for you, mate.
Okay. Nope, 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 nope. Get the
There's
gun.
no one here.
Hey,
You're dead. You hear me?
Okay,
Dead.
there's a lot of characters here.
Yeah.
gonna
There
rue
we
this
go.
day.
You know
This
what?
one's good as dead.
Yeah, let's give him
What?
a good seeing
There we
to.
go. There we go. Right. I think I've learned a few things here. First and foremost, melee combat. Really, really effective. Gotcha. Am I gonna go for a melee build? Ooh, that's an interesting proposition already. We shall, however, go to crafting and we shall create ourselves a thing that I didn't think I would need a whole lot of, but apparently I do. So let's go for that, and R to use, thank you. So that'll get us a bit back. Right. I will grab a whole bunch of stuff, though, from you. Oh, that... okay. Why can't I just have it here, then? I can only have... Okay, so that's a way to keep you from, I suppose, picking up way too many things and selling them. Because we literally cannot pick it up. Now, what did you have, Spiked Club? You have a Leamington 12-gauge shotgun. Exactly the same as the one I have. Can also not pick that up. Okay, so that's... Oh, but we can still get other stuff. So stuff like that. We should search you. You don't have anything else. So... learning experience. I have already now used up basically everything I had. That grenade came in handy. I had to figure out how to use that on the fly too. So right click to basically aim it, and then indeed to throw it with the left one. Way more people than two. One saw me, I did not even see him, but he very much saw me, so my stealthy approach there, not very effective. Not at all. Alright then, but it does feel as if I now have slightly more... rather, a slightly more relaxed situation here, where I can look around a bit more. Scrap. More cloth. Climb up here. So we're gonna have to think about now where we want to be. I thought I saw another ladder, but no. So nothing here immediately. This is to Windham Village. Okay, so we have a... Is it true that I can't do anything with that? I think not. Or rather, I think so. Yes, it is true. So to Windham Village. Oh, it's never a good sign. Oh, you are... Whoa, okay. Why are... This is not Plague Tale of Innocence. Why are the rats going for me? Bloody aggravate... oh, poison, huh? Gotcha. Okay, so this is a bad space to be in. Right. Run. Don't go for those. So that is unknown area. We are not about to go to... Okay, we need to chill out a bit. Ow, crap. Immediately I am... Okay, this is actually quite bad. Go. Okay, so from what I can gauge here, let's get into here. Main facility, back to where we were, right? Yes. Bloody ratsy. Bloody ratsy. Okay. That was unexpected. That was unexpected. Over to maintenance and Casterfell Woods. Oh. Okay. And I think I'm starting to see a little bit what's going on here. This area can in some ways be seen as a hub area. Okay. Well, okay. I'm okay now with the purchase of the key. At first I was a little bit sad that it wasn't going to be my own home, so to speak, but this could prove to be useful. Okay, so that's in there. And I do see now how this works with the heartbeat, which is that when you run, the heartbeat goes up. So it's not like stamina as such. Sewer tunnel key for maintenance. Who would have that? Did not see more keys at Mollis, so no, not her probably. And then we have a way to the woods. I want to go for the unknown area. I feel like I don't want to skip ahead too much here. The batteries and all. This is a thing. The mad druids flooded through this sewer. Vicky says they went to destroy a convoy from the outside, looted it for all it's worth, batteries and all. Now boss wants us to go after them, says them atom batteries are good salvage. Wants us to sneak into their castle, where the batteries go, grab as many as we can. I'd rather have a hot poker up my arse than go anywhere near those masked maniacs. Still those twigs still see those twig faces when I close my eyes. So the druids did indeed take out the convoy. Is that... I mean, that is relevant indeed for the convoy fire. Information about who did what. That's true. And batteries in the druid's castle, apparently. Intriguing. Wouldn't mind a few batteries. Okay, this is a place we can get into. Did we need to? No, we did not. Why did I do that? Okay, well, I did. So let's keep jogging on here. My bet is that these people, rather, yeah, the druids, they're not going to be whistling that much. Not whistling. Is this... Wait. Yeah, this... Okay, we're back. What area is this? Is this a new area? No, it is not. It is the same. Let's just check here. And there is a way down here. We do have a ladder though. Don't go jumping if we can avoid it. There we go. So at some point, I suppose we are going to get... Is this anything? No. We don't need to harvest iron. Is this going to be... Yes, into the woods. Gotcha. So we have... a way into the woods if we would want to, but again, I think that for the most part we're not done with the valley just yet, right? So I think I kind of want to go back. Because I have... Like we have... Yeah, this is... mainly to this we can't go to. We have the woods and we have the village. Those are the places we can get to, right? Where's... Right, yes. So that is to the village, a way to get there. Is there anything... Is this... Hold on. No... Oh, bloody hell, there was one there. Okay, you know what? Bloody rats. I'm gonna leave those rats for now. If I can get my hand on a flamethrower... Well, we can come back here. Because it did feel as if those rats just kept coming as well. And indeed, the control room said barred from the other side. Oh, well, let's see. Okay, hold on. Interesting information. Any chance we can find that if we go directly north here? Yeah, directly north. Let's see if that is a thing. Well, right as I come out, those bastards are back. Right north is in this direction, so I'm probably able to just ignore those. Kinda doesn't seem as if I can come up higher, but we're gonna just check. This game so far seems almost a bit impenetrable to shenanigans, doesn't it? Yeah, okay. It does. Oh, bloody hell. Yes, even when it gets a bit too steep, we can't really do much. So, is there any way? Hold on. Can I get up here? Not immediately. Be a bit careful. There might be people around. But can I must be able to get up here, right? We go. Yeah, here we go. If I now go here. Oh. Character. Because I don't know his name yet. You can clearly make it up there. Hold on. Yeah, see, I told you. So we can come up here. Then we can follow this thing. This might be one of the biggest fool's errands I've ever done. But I want to see. I want to see for myself if it's even a thing. But we need to get over this if we're going to get any headway. No. Get up, bastard. Come on, man. You can do this. You can do this. Hug the wall. Hugging wall, always good. Okay, you know what? Never mind. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to do this. I'll get up here, but yeah, you do not want to go there. If I go anywhere here, we just come down. Right. Let us ignore that and move on. Okay, you know what? As I said, I think it's a fine decision to have gotten the key. That seems like a good little hub place indeed. What I would love to do now is say, what the hell do we do with this? Oh, no, don't do that. So is the idea that, I mean, we still have this headed towards Railyard. Where the hell would the Railyard be? See, it even has the icon for for that, for being a sort of hub thing. Okay. How about we just go up here to begin with? What were the different leads we had now? The atomic batteries open a new lead, so that is a part of this. So what is it that we're... Single survivor, possibly a soldier towards a Railyard. But like, from here, where is Railyard? Is it up here? Where I tried to go and unsuccessfully did so? Maybe. Okay, we have a cute little, I'll say lake. Not much of a lake, but still. Let us just jog along the road, but be careful again. I cannot get into any more combat right now. Sewer entrance. That sewer entrance presumably then is towards the village, right? No, that is the super entrance here. Super entrance here. Oh, okay. Ah, so if I would have gone for the Windham village, would have come up here? Potentially. Now, there's a whole bunch of noises here. Whole bunch of noises. I'll grab a first aid kit. Now that is quite useful. Seems to be very chill here though.
Attention! Wyndham Village is under the authority of the Quarantine Protocol. Acts of banditry and other breaches of the Penal Charter will be severely punished. In
Alright
the
then.
name of Queen and Country, follow protocol or face the consequences.
Ah, there was a person here, but you're dead. Why are you dead? You have more first aid kit though, I'll take that. I'm apparently not enough space in backpack. Or scrap. Is 40 like a limit then? Could be, could be. It's a bit difficult to know what you have and when it's just icons, by the way. We can't press T though. There we go. Ah, right. Literally says 40 here, so we are at max for scrap currently. So we have the string, glue, gunpowder, water, cloth, gun oil, alcohol, iodine, glass. Those are our little things. And we have, we actually have double first aid kit now. Cures burn, bleed, and poison. That is just poison and a small amount of it. You know what? I'm just gonna eat that one. There's no reason not to. Go ahead and I can't reload that because I don't have any ammo because I am fresh out of everything. I can reload this one though, right? Yes, I have some shotgun shells. You know what? As we have a good view of things over here, I think that would be the sewer entrance over there. I think that we... Oh, rail yard. Well, I think I found the rail yard. So the rail... Oh, are those... No, those can't be rail. Or the... I don't know, you know. Well, I have found, I think, the rail yard. So we're gonna have a look at that. Yeah, I'm trying to understand. I mean, are these just walls? Like stone walls? I don't know. But I have found an area that we can get into. So we still have stuff to do here in Ladendale. And I think that the... yeah. In fact, the atom plant is in fact behind this wall. So doesn't that mean that I'm outside of the quarantine zone? Isn't this the wall surrounding the quarantine? I don't know. We're gonna find out, I hope. So in the next episode, I think we might not go to Windham Village immediately, but we will go there obviously eventually. And we still have some stuff to do in Slattenvale. There we go. We still have some stuff left to do here, and we're gonna keep looking. There might be more stuff to find, and again, Convoy 5 is still not done, so would be cool if we can at least do that one. Because the other one that we found, the atomic batteries, that goes into the woods. We don't really care about that one. And obviously we have the interchange, so we could... I think we should probably go there and just see. I'm gonna assume that when we get there, it's not gonna be like, yeah, here you go, come in. This is where you want to be. Or maybe it is what I want to do before I go to the village, because remember what Nat said. If we bring it, or rather, actually it wasn't him who said it. I had some note or something. Was it the first note? It probably was the first note. That basically said that people will listen if you come with evidence or proof or, you know, stuff. So maybe we do want to go here first and just check what's up. And if we find something cool, then yes, we will go there. So, yeah, more of this is coming in the next episode. For now, though, this has been ghostmutgaming with me, Christopher. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.